Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. This is going to be part 13, and hopefully one that's going to be a little bit less messy than the previous one. I have the feeling that I've prepared myself a little bit better this time around. Actually checked beforehand what my optimal route is going to be, and hopefully not get distracted by funny ideas or me just getting lost in general. Let's get started. Tiny Kong is actually the one that is up next. For her, we want to start right over here in the testing room, the area where Lanky actually inflated himself for the first time with his pet. Is also something to do for Tiny. But for her, we're going to use the barrels. As you can see, there's a mini monkey hole over here. So mini monkey is going to be used yet again. Or like I always like to call it, Tiny Kong. Let's cancel the move. There is a switch here. And that will open up the next game for us to play. Ooh. This looks like target practice. Let's get our weapon out. Creme darts. How interesting. Oh, really? Was that miss? Oh, come on. Hitbox. Oh, now it seems to be working. Now there seems to be a little bit of hitbox issues. Need to be very precise with the shots, it looks like. It's going way faster now. Well, the faster it went, the easier it became. Apparently that is how it works. First golden banana for Tiny at least. Very easily obtained. And that will also unlock a banana fairy, apparently. Very random, but still. Next time we get the funkies, we need to make sure to pick that one up as well. It's not a place where you really end up a whole lot, of course. There's only one upgrade you need to buy from Funky in the stage. It immediately functions as an upgrade for all the Kongs, so you usually only come there once. With Diddy, because of his bananas being there. But in order to make sure we do not forget, I think it's the best to go there immediately. We are very near it after all, so... And there's also a balloon in there, so we definitely have reason to go there immediately. Come on. You're too small, Tiny, you cannot jump. Jump! Jump! There's nothing else for Tiny in here. You don't have to worry too much about that area. Balloon. Gotcha. Now let's switch to camera mode. That was C down. Yeah. Get over here, my lovely. Gotcha. First try. Oh yeah, of course, the moment you get the fairy, you always get the refill on all of your collectibles. Next, we want to do the next mini monkey section. We did see this already the moment we passed here with Donkey Kong. But now, we're Tiny Kong, so now we are going to do it. Getting to the area where we need to go can be a bit tedious, because we do need some fancy jumping. Backflips all the way. Once you get on top, head into the tunnel again. Another tunnel that goes automatically. And get to the golden banana. 50th of the game. Definitely making progress. 13 episodes and we reach 50 bananas. There's only one way to go from here. Back into the... Oh, that's the other way. And that's for Chunky, not for Tiny. Back into the storage room, I wanted to say. Where the splat also is, of course. Oh, no you don't. I'm going to hit you, not the other way around. Schmack! Schmack! Thank you for the blueprint. And the coins that actually surround you. Here is the storage room again. Nothing for Tiny to collect. However, there is Cranky Kong. So, finally time to get our staple move. That she's actually borrowing from her sister, Dixie Kong, which we know from Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3. It's a very staple move for the girl Kongs in Donkey Kong platformers. And Tiny is going to receive hers. 5 coins it is going to be. In order to buy Ponytail Twirl. You were waiting for this one, weren't you? Time to do something with that silly hair of yours, Tiny. And use it to extend your feeble jumping skills. Press the A button to jump. And then press and hold the A button again while in the air. Go on, give it a twirl. I sure as hell will. Tiny needs this move. Tiny or Dixie Kong are just not themselves the moment they don't have a ponytail twirl. For Tiny, because of having a bit different hair than Dixie, it actually looks a bit different as well, of course. But it functions the same. We have a slower fall descent with it, and therefore can actually jump a lot farther. That's mostly what it is going to be used for. Very awesome move. Definitely my favorite one in this game. Let's hit the switch in the production room for Tiny. And for her, that is going to mean a bonus barrel will appear. All the way at the top of the room. And this time around, ouch. I'm not going to be stupid enough to actually forget the line on my notes. This time I know there's going to be a banana balloon for Tiny to get. And therefore I'm not going to use warp pad number 4. That is going to put me up too far. I want to take the regular route yet again. Unless we fall in between the platform and the conveyor belt. Which is apparently possible. Very little room in between, but it is enough to actually fall through. How nice. Turn the camera. We're safe. Again. Jump. Here you are. This is the one I was looking for. Right, there's nothing else. The rest of the way we can do with the banana port. It's still going to be faster. Now let's head to that bonus barrel. Ponytail Twirl is going to be required for this one, by the way, so make sure you have learned it, even if you're taking a different route. We're going to have to make a far jump in order to reach it. Jump up here. It's the first time we're going to go all the way up in this room. It's all for Tiny. It's not for nothing that her bananas are actually here. 65. Almost got the medal. And if you have not visited Cranky yet, this is going to be where you're stuck. Because this is going to be too far to jump. Let's get banana number 70. Also a couple of coins. And then it's time for the bonus. It's going to be another new one. Yeah, indeed, it's going to be another new one. Crazy Kong Clamor. Shoot the golden banana. Just don't hit any Kongs. Press the A button to fire melons. And hit the melon to reload. This one can be a bit difficult, because you do have a timer here. And I don't mean the general timer with that. Each time the lights actually go on, they won't stay on. So you need to be fast enough in order to see where the banana is and shoot it. Otherwise the lights are going to be turned off again, and it will change position. For this first one, the timing is pretty lenient. You usually have enough time to still hit the banana. Later on, this is going to be super annoyingly difficult. And therefore, I will actually suggest a different kind of strategy to use. But for now, this one, the standard one, is good enough. I don't really like the other ones that are actually coming up in this minigame. Final golden banana we need to get for Tiny is of course going to be in the only room we have not been to yet. Research and development. Fastest way to get there is to exit the level, because there's no warp pads to return to the beginning in this room. So we're using our own warp pads to warp to the beginning. Exit level. Research and development. That's where we still need to go. Banana port number 2. Yeah. Welcome back to R&D. Final couple of bananas for Tiny are also here. We've seen this room already with Donkey Kong. There was a lever for him here. There we also saw there's a banana trail and also another mini monkey barrel for Tiny to use. 80. Here was the lever that DK actually pulled. We are now here for this tunnel over here. Probably the best banana in this stage. Because this, unlike a couple of others, is going to be a very fun minigame to play. You can already kind of see what we're dealing with because of the layout. It is time for us to do some Diddy Kong racing. Nice set of wheels, Tiny. Let's race for this golden banana trophy, shall we? To win, you'll have to beat me over 2 laps and collect 10 coins. Try pressing the Z button to speed up and use the control stick to change lanes. Press the A button to cheat. With that he actually means you can use a booster in order to catch up with him the moment you stay a bit behind. Oh, make sure not to hit any TNT barrels. Yeah, but basically this RC race, as you can see, there's 3 lanes and we can actually change them in order to collect coins and avoid obstacles. Collecting coins is actually the most important thing. Because even if you win the race, if you don't have 10 coins, you're still not going to get your golden banana. Oh yeah, nope. I think he crashed into something. But like I was trying to say, he also can cheat. He also has a booster, as you can see. I'm actually going to try to save mine for the final part if I'm falling a bit behind. I still have 2 left, so if he actually catches up with me, it's not going to be too difficult to catch up with him again. Especially if he keeps on crashing into barrels the moment he boosts. What an idiot. It's making it a bit easy for me. You can see on the map where he is. So far he's yeah, falling really far behind. Not a problem. Easy victory. Even though I did crash into the first barrel. But other than that, pretty easy. Oh no, the shame of being beaten by a monkey. I'll let you have this prize if you promise not to mention this to the other cars in the pit lane. Other cars? Are there more races to do? Unfortunately not. There's going to be one more race later on involving this guy, I'm pretty sure, but that one's going to work vastly different. And it's also very far away when it comes to the stages. Oh, we have another broken barrel, it looks like. When it comes to the sound effects, at least. Barrel luckily still works. That was the final golden banana, but we're not completely done with Tiny yet. We still have a couple of bananas to collect. Those are all in areas where no golden bananas are for Tiny, and therefore we did not pick them up yet. At least technically there is a golden banana for Tiny there, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. The first one is actually going to be in the area leading towards the storage room. This is a route we did not have to take in our optimal route. There's a bunch of stuff for Chunky here, so let's remember that. There should also be 10 golden bananas, 10 regular bananas for Tiny here. Oh, I fell. In the middle of this pole, as you can see, we can stop here and grab 10 bananas. And the final 10 are going to be in the area where the 5th golden banana for Tiny is. Therefore saying Snipes headquarters. There's a purple balloon flying around there. Could actually save that for later, the moment I get to Snipes. But I might as well also pick it up immediately. Let's make our way to Snipes. Warpad number 3 is going to be the best way to get there. That is really close by after all. You can already see it flying over there. Final... Oh... I should learn not to... I'm getting ambushed, help! I should learn not to press the Z button in order to get my weapon while still standing on the banana port. Ah, come on. I want to stand up there. That would have been funny. Shazam! 100 bananas for Tiny. Let's also make sure we get 5 golden bananas now that we're here. There's no real reason to wait. We're here after all. The one for Donkey Kong we already did, of course. Need to remember that. I don't have to switch to him. But I can also turn in the one from Diddy and Lanky now that we're here. 53 in total. Exit. Tag barrel. Lanky. Oh, banana. 54. And there's one more we can turn in to make it a nice number 55 before Chunky will finally get started with his adventure in this game. Diddy Kong, you're going to be the final pick before the new Kong. It is unfortunate that every single Snites for every single world is always the same animation. They could have varied that a little bit better to make it a little bit more interesting to watch. 55 golden bananas. Well, we are starting to recognize the Blast-O-Matic machine already in the blueprints. But we still don't have enough, of course. Alright, there's no more postponing. Chunky has been the most postponed character in the entire game. Also a bit my fault. But we are finally going to pick him. Hello, Chunky. There are 5 golden bananas for you to find in here too. Well, at least every single Kong knows they need to find 5 golden bananas now. Chunky is of course the beast of this game. He's not so large for nothing. He is pure raw strength and pretty much nothing more. Playing with him is therefore pretty difficult, I feel. But I will try to do my best. And I also get embers there. Not fair. Go away. Oh, these guys are of metal, so they're always going to win. Let's just leave. Let's just go in here quickly. There's a couple of banana coins we can grab for Chunky. It's very tempting to start shooting at that balloon, but don't forget, if I press Z and B right now, nothing will happen. Chunky is just new, so he does not have anything yet. Not his weapon. We need to find as many green coins as we can in order to buy a lot of stuff for him. He's falling really far behind, of course. We are on world 3 and yet we have nothing for him. Getting towards Cranky and Funky can easily be done from this area, so make sure to get as many banana coins as you can and make your way towards Funky first. I think his weapon is the most important thing. So we can actually shoot balloons. This is something we cannot do yet. That's indeed for Chunky. Those kind of gates. But for that we need Cranky's move. But first I'm gonna go towards Funky. I think his weapon is more priority. Hello, Funky. You've got a new customer. 3 coins for his weapon. And what will Chunky get? A pineapple launcher. Which is basically a rocket launcher. Yeah, we don't have to hear this again. Yeah, and of course, that's immediately going to be the final one. The second upgrade for Funky was for all Kongs at once. And that one I bought with Diddy, so... Chunky's already done with Funky, at least. Now it's time to work on his move and his instrument. Get out of here quickly. And move back in. Nothing for us to do in the lobby. Let's go get that balloon quickly. And of course also the bananas that are on the pole. So we don't have to use warpath number 1. And this will also lead to the storage room, as you may remember. Shoot! Missed. Come on. A pineapple should be able to crack open a balloon. I suck at this. Finally. Only took me 12 shots. Now, let's go down this pole. We also saw a couple of loose bananas over here. Which actually turn into 2D pictures the moment you see them from above. Oh, Nintendo 64 graphics, why? Let's continue our pathway. Schmack! With Chunky, it really feels satisfying to actually hit something. Production room. We cannot do anything in here, I think. No, wait, that's not true. But I think that's going to take too long, so I think this is actually a perfect spot to stop right now, because we have reached 21 minutes. I can see on my clock. So, next time we're gonna go grab the golden banana in the production room already. That's indeed something Chunky can already grab. And then we'll make our way to the storage room to get the candies and crankies. See you folks in the next episode. We have finally started playing as Chunky. After a really, really long time unlocking him. But anyway, he's going to be a powerhouse that will tear down this factory. See you folks next time. Treecks out. Ah, he loves the butterflies.